After some time and lousy weather, it seems like I might actually be able to fly again. Back at Torrey Pines, one of my favorite spots, and hopefully get up in the air and see if I can remember how to do this.
Plenty of beach to land on, just if I need to. We'll see.
I don't know which ladder to use.
Decisions.
That's the problem when you have too many gliders.
That's right. That's the problem with too much choice.
Today I've decided to go back to flying the Yoda DLS, great wing. It's a high B wing from Advance, as well as using the Advance 3 pod harness, which I've really grown to love. When I received the pod harness, it was interesting that they did not include an elastic bungee cord to help get into the harness. Easy enough to make one, and I think their new Lightness 4 does carry that. So it's a nice thing for me because it really does help facilitate getting into that harness a whole lot easier.
Hey, the right wing.
Okay, so I guess I can still do this. Great to be back up in the air. It's a beautiful day, pretty nice wind. I would say 10 to 12 knots. Not too crowded right now, which is really nice, and not very many tandems, which tends to really make things kind of crowded because you always have to kind of defer to those guys. Anyway, great day to fly. So after spending a little time on that ridge just north of launch, I decided to go even further north, and you can see here the Torrey Pines Golf Course, the world famous Torrey Pines Golf Course. This is the south course. In the far distance there, you can start to see the north course. So you can see the furthest part of the north course here. And then it starts the Torrey Pines kind of recreation area, hiking trails. You're not allowed to fly further north than that. So heading back towards the launch area here, and I'll see what's happening down south. I can go as far as the Scripps Pier, which you'll start to see in the distance. It just depends on how the lift is, because you'll definitely lose lift if you go towards that Scripps Pier after a certain point. So far, the lift has been really nice. Not the best I've ever been in, but I would say it's a really nice day, something that allows you to go both north and south. So far, so good. I guess I'm adding a little foreshadowing here. And in the distance you can see the Scripps Pier. Don't think I'll make it out there today. I think I would lose too much altitude. Probably could do it, but I've been there a lot, so maybe not today. So it was around this time I noticed that the wind seemed to be backing off a bit, not maintaining the altitude I did have, so thought I would head back just to be safe. So the wind has definitely backed off, and I'm just maintaining as much altitude as I can. I don't think I'm going to be going to the beach, and I'll just see if I can make it back to launch. And as I get closer, I notice a lot of paragliders are just hanging out at that ridge just north of the launch, which is kind of where you go when you really want to maintain your altitude. So let's see what happens.
Window.
I could have tried to land here, but I would definitely be going with the wind, as the wind is a little bit behind me here. It's kind of a west-southwest. So rather than try to do that, I was very confident I'll be able to get altitude again once I get to this ridge here, and hoping for the best. Okay, so now I'm not so sure. I'm definitely losing altitude. I'll just see if I can just stick this out, perhaps get a little gust coming in, maybe the wind will come back a bit, and just do the best I can, not lose any altitude more than I have to. Try to pull some turns that aren't too sharp, but again, I want to stay close to this ridge as much as possible. So I am feeling some periodic gusts come through. I gain a little altitude. I'm trying to turn whenever I get a little bit of lift. Try to do as flat as turn as I can. And so far I'm kind of holding my own. Thinking a little bit better about things right now. So holding my own here, things are a little bit better, no worse. I'm getting more hopeful, so I'm just trying to be patient and just enjoying the flight here. If I have to go down, it's no big deal. Plenty of beach down below, as you can see, which again, I've always emphasized whenever you're going to fly Torrey, check the tides, because sometimes this happens. You're out there thinking things are great, and the next thing you know, everything just backs off and you got to go down. I got a little bit of a bump there, so I think this is a good time as any. I'm just going to try to slip it in and just turn it the last minute into the wind. Should be fun. I'm kind of looking forward to this.
made it.
All right, that actually was fun. I just really enjoyed that. It went really smoothly, so made it back up without having to hike from the beach. Hey, yeah, I'm at. Yeah, I was kind of wondering there. I was like, oh boy.
All of a sudden it died off.
Yeah, I was over there, and then I said,
You were
wow.
together. over
Yeah, and
there,
then-
there were some nice thermals.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, when we came over to here,
Yeah.
it was like just.
I noticed when I was coming back, everybody's just hugging that ridge,
Yeah.
and everybody's getting a little lower, a little lower. Uh-oh. You know, and then it just happened to get a little bit of a little gust, it picked up a bit. Anyway, here I am. So, but that was good.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Well, nice meeting you, Matt.
Yeah, nice meeting
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Have
yeah.
a good time.
Yeah, and hopefully, you know, perhaps we'll see you here. Time passes
many
quickly.
Beautiful flights.
All right, take care.
And you.
Yeah.
Happy flights.
Yeah, it was even kind of scratching there for a little bit. I don't know. It just kind of died, and then it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Then I was here. So, yeah, it all worked out just great.
Well, see you next time.
All right, take care. So a great day at Torrey. I really missed coming out to fly. I spent about 45 minutes total. Here I am with my turbocharged sunglasses. They've been over-engineered to protect my eyes. Thanks for watching. Fly safe, and we'll see you soon.